out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up, fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speed up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, the motion, and heat up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up, fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speaker.
Hey, I'm here. Well, the bad part about I'm here is that my coworker is not here. My co-person is not here, which would be Troy. And so I got to do this show by my dog on. Is okay. I don't mind. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all know I'm always trying to figure out something. I'm trying to figure out how to. Oh, here we go. What up? I'm in a building. I ain't got my baby afro, but I got something close to it. That's all right. What up, y'all? We had Troy Saha scheduled to come in today for the show on some technical stuff, and he's not available. He's at work right now. I was trying to, I caught him late last minute because if I didn't wake up so late, then I would have most definitely pre-recorded it so that he'd have been with you, because he's been trying to reach me all day. But y'all know I don't use that other phone. Those of y'all who know me know I don't use that other phone. But we're still gonna try and pop this doggone show off today. And it would be going in the same route as what me and him would have did, because I'm gonna still throw up the 5 questions that I thought were necessary to ask. I can only introduce him as Troy Saha, Blast Media LLC's media person. And so he's in charge of all the Blast Radio media technology. And being that I'm always asking him 1,001 questions, I know he get tired of me sometime, but I'm always asking him 1,001 questions every time. Y'all excuse me, I be trying to get comfortable in my little chair. I need a chair. That gonna be my next move. Y'all gonna see me sitting up in here in a nice old chair. But yeah, because I'm always asking Troy all these doggone questions, I figure I have a chance to grill him in front of y'all, so that if you had any similar issues or problems, that he would be able to help you out too. So one of the questions that I wanted to ask Troy was, what are some of the latest trends and innovations in media and technology that you find most exciting or impactful? And the reason why I asked him that question is because I barely know how to work the things that I have. I'm still fighting with this sound card, y'all, because I want to turn it up a little bit. I want to clap and have some laughter and some little baby stuff and some kisses and stuff. But I can't figure out how to. Well, I'll figure it out. But that's what I had Troy here for, to put us up on all the latest technology and all the different stuff that we actually needed to go forward and be successful on YouTube. And I was hoping, that we could get some of those questions answered. Not that I couldn't Google it myself. That's some lazy junk right there. I had to put my head down when I said that. Not that I can't Google it myself, but yeah, definitely. See, these are some of the questions that I want to ask him. Like, as far as tech support and media, how do you stay up to date rapidly with the evolving technologies and, and the industry standards? Because you know, as we're moving along in this streaming game, I want to be at least up to speed. And, I'm not as young as I used to be. Just anyway, but yeah, I want to be able to keep up on stuff and not just the iPhone, if that makes sense to y'all. So those are two of the questions that I wanted to ask Troy. A third question was, what strategies do you employ to effectively troubleshoot technical issues? Like, I have sometimes wiring issues and stuff that keep my computer from running the proper way. And so, those were some of the questions that I wanted to ask him. Like, what do you do to keep this from happening, or your joints and your boxes from sticking, or not allowing your connections to touch at the right time? And because I be having to prop stuff and do all kind of stuff, sit this wire on top of that one, and all kind of stuff. Is there some tricks to the trade when it come to that, and how to keep the USB portals stern without damaging the computer, and proper microphones to use that won't short circuit your set. um how much power usage for certain things, so that it doesn't have that lag. Like, sometime you guys will be on, and then I'll have that little crazy lag going on behind me, which is ridiculous to me. But I live in a building where there's all kind of people, and my Wi-Fi goes through the entire building. So there's no way for me to logistically fix that from the box. But then my question would be to Troy: is there any updated equipment? Sorry, y'all. Let me wipe my mouth. I'm trying to figure out, is there any update that toothpaste on the side of my mouth? It's aggravating the shit out of me. But anyway, is there any equipment that would fortify or enhance my my internet service? Those are things that I'm always wondering about, when I'm asking questions, technically, or technologically, or um my camera format. We had a discussion, he and I, and he didn't realize that I had used another program, and my other program, which is not connected, if I really want to stretch out. So he and I had that discussion, and he wasn't aware of that. uh so I was hoping that by the time he got back with me, he had looked into it, so that we can kick it and stretch our hands out a little bit further as far as blast radio is concerned. Y'all see, I have put some braids in my hair over here. I got a little braid ponytail up there on top of my head. If y'all wonder what the hell that is, well, we ain't gonna fix it right now, but we ain't gonna fix it right now. But anyway, so yeah, so those were a couple of the questions that I had, especially um, not being as computer savvy as I should be, you know. And then I have somebody right here at hand that can actually get those things known to us. my fourth question would have been, in what ways do you prioritize using user experience, like I'm saying, and customer satisfaction in your media and tech support services? And normally, I don't know if you want to say this when it come to me, because normally he just go on help me because I be done made a mess of things. So he just is go on. It's like let me help this over with. So that be our good funny joke at the end of the day, is because he just go ahead and do it for me and make it work for me. And I'm very thankful to you, Troy. I know that you're not here and that you can't be here, but I just want to say that I'm very thankful to you for helping me along this streaming path. Because I'm a person that I create shows, but even and in the time that I formerly did what I'm doing now, I always had someone near, like my partner Alma. I had a partner, Alma, and Alma was my technical support. I can think about 1,000 things, and I could put a show together 1,000 different ways, right? I don't know if you guys had heard me mention that in one of the other streams with OG Star, and we were talking about my ability to put together things in a in such a manner. But because my mind works on all the big things, the little small technical things get away from me. So, excuse me, y'all. I told you about that damn toothpaste. I told y'all about that toothpaste. But anyway, so being that I'm always thinking of the bigger things, it's always good to have somebody with the smaller things that's able to do the smaller things around me. Um, because they remember all the um intricate details, you know. Like I'm gonna remember all the big stuff that's standing ahead of me or in front of me, which would be, lighting, staging, entertainment, phone numbers and contacts and writers and what have you. I'm gonna remember all the big stuff, but then sometime I need that person around me who does all the, little smaller in-depth detail stuff. And so that's what I'm saying to you guys. I'm so happy to have Troy with me on this journey because he's so smooth about how he does things, like he's very easy to talk to. And he doesn't get so mad with me when I'm asking for like 1,000 things. My conversation go and so I'm glad that he doesn't get mad with me every time I'm saying and but wait a minute and so yeah, those are a couple of questions that I would have asked him. The fourth question: in what ways do you prioritize? Oh, I asked that one. So we're on our fifth question. With the ever expanding digital landscape, how do you balance staying ahead of emerging technologies while also maintaining a focus on the fundamental needs and challenges of your your clients, either your clients here at Blast or your clients out there in the world? Like, how do you maintain that? And so he and I would have gone through um, a 5 question thing, which we're gonna double back and do a pre-record in which he'll answer all those questions for you guys, and then I'll post that up on all pages as a pre-record, as a sequel to this video right here. But this will be the part one, and the part two will be what he answers behind that, and so that you guys get a chance to hear his actual answers because he's quite brilliant. Um Yeah, he's quite brilliant, and he's smooth at his brilliance. And you know, as me, a woman, that's something I appreciate in men. Like I like a man who could think on his feet because he won't keep you in trouble. Like y'all gonna come up out of that real fast. If you got a man that can think on his feet, you coming up out that situation quickly. But if you have a man that's slow mentally and not slow I'm not being facetious when I say that, but when I say slow, I mean emotional. He emotional. When you have a man that's emotional, it's harder to get things done around him. But when you have a man that can think on his feet, you actually get things done quicker and more proficiently, and it makes for a better working um, atmosphere. And so far, I have to be honest, he has made it very comfortable for me to be at Blast Radio, Blast 247, and um, not go through a lot of changes. You know what I mean? Like, cause I'm a person that don't like a lot of changes. So those are the things that I would have asked him, and like I said, I'm going to give him a chance to answer all of the questions back. Now, my clowning questions would have been a lot different had he been here with me. We'd have been, I'd have been asking all kind of clown ass questions if he'd been sitting here with me. But being that he ain't here with me, I can't clown on him like I would. But I did drop the link, so if anyone wants to come up and just kick it and clown and ask a couple questions, you can definitely do that. Because, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a part two to this StreamYard, which will include his answers on the pre-record, so that way you'll see the furtherance of this broadcast right here, this stream right here. Now, when I look out at technology, I don't know if anybody noticed, but down here in Florida, the governor has just banned children from 16 years old and under from being able to go online. They're trying to stop a lot of that intake from outside into their children, and which I think is good because a lot of people are not talking about the right things out there. The children are now experiencing things that they shouldn't experience. And so I thought that was a good move. They keep talking about my little, uh, uh, I don't want to say prejudice. I would have said my little prejudice governor, but my governor, he got some funny ways with him. Donald Trump called him Governor de Sanctimonious. So Governor de Sanctimonious down here, not turning Florida into New York and Chicago, and at the same time not turning into the black city that it actually always was, which is hilarious. He's banning books and doing things, but he's banning little kids from the drag show, which I think is absolute benefit to the community. Um, and he's also now, as I just said a minute ago, he's also have a ban going on for computer technology for children 16 and younger. He's trying to stop all that online presence for the kids, which is absolutely to me a wonderful thing because the kids don't need to know, at hand and at access. They have access to too many things right now for them to be too young, for them to be so young. A lot of those things Like take for example, if it wasn't for TV, I wouldn't know a lot of stuff going on. Like Jerry Springer taught me so much. Cause believe it or not, in my big grown age, I never knew that there were people outside like that. Only because I'm not one of those people. And so I didn't believe there to be people outside like that in the community. And once I seen it on Jerry Springer, and it was messed up too, because I had said it out loud. I said, well, shit, where they get all these people from on this show? Like, damn, Jerry be having all these wild ass. Where they get these people from? And it was like as if Jerry Springer heard what I said, because he answered back and he said some stuff like, people ask me all the time, where do I get these people from? And then he said something like, they're all over the place. I had no idea that. I did not know people was behaving like that all over the world. That tripped me out uh, when Jerry Springer told me that. And he was just as smooth about it. He said, like, they're all over the place. I was like, huh? So what I'm saying, in my big grown age, I didn't know that people were like that. It was brought to my attention that moms be messing with the daughter's boyfriend and husband, and the two brothers are sleeping together, and you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know people, because my parents didn't raise us up in that, so I didn't even know that people existed in that type of manner. And so to see it live and in action, it was amazing for me. Like, wow, like, where they get these people from? And so what I'm saying about Governor DeSantis taking that access away from the younger children, it would be a plus, because it gives children a chance to grow up in a more pure nature than they would if they were in it. You get what I'm saying? So, they say a lot of stuff about my governor down here in Florida, Governor DeSanctimonious. Sorry. I'm sorry. Every time Donald Trump say it make me laugh. Because one thing he do got is some good zingers. He's a funny dude. Ain't worth damn about as a president. Don't y'all get it twisted. But he's a funny dude. But yeah, definitely, I appreciated that. And those would have been some of the lappy questions that I would have had with Troy, is, about him being a media specialist. How do we avoid tainting the children as we move ahead in life and as we move ahead in media? You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all notice, I don't allow my show to be too funky. We ain't talking about folks over here, but a little bit, you know. We ain't going to the doggy dog world. We ain't going to the gutter with the people. That's out. Like, I watch too many people on. They done convicted the whole black community. The black community. I'm watching the black community like, what the hell wrong with y'all? Like, I don't know shit about Diddy. I ain't never been in Diddy presence in my fucking life. So why would I be running around talking about somebody said Diddy said? That's some bullshit right there in the black community. So, no matter what Diddy did, that's for the court of the law to decide. That's for, the court of law. But yeah, no. I don't want to be in that realm of doing things. And so, I think I'm right down here with the right governor, and keeping with the purity of the children, because we have to keep those children able to produce properly. And when they're always in the negative, and they're always into something that not supposed to be, or how it's supposed, they learn things that they're not supposed to learn. Our children are way faster than we were growing up, and our grandchildren are 3 times faster than that. And how do we slow them down? We got to limit their ability to intake. believe it or not, saying to a friend of mine a couple days ago that my brain works in a way, and this is why I really wanted to have Troy on here, is because my brain works in such a way that it'll take in all the new stuff. It won't take in nothing old. Like it'll reject. If you're trying to say something to me that I already know, my brain will reject it because it already knows it. And when I tell people that, they always look at me like, "What you mean about that?" I'm like, if I already know something and you're trying to explain it to me, my brain will literally reject it. I'll be over here talking about, come on with the next thing. Like, let's just move on to the next thing. And most people don't understand me like that. They think I'm being a little arrogant and snooty when I'm being that way, but it's not. It's that my brain is triggered and wired in such a way where anything old won't catch my attention. If I already know it, it's not going to hold my attention. If you're trying to double teach me or double learn me, I'll probably get bored with you quick. But if you're teaching me something new, my brain will open up like a sponge. And that's why I'm laughing. I'm always laughing with Troy. Like, if you explain it to me, you know, once or twice, three times, I probably get it. Like my brain will take it right in. Um, if you show me hands on one time, I'll get it right there, hands on, right on the spot, because that's the way that my brain is activated, right? And so I would assume that me at my big grown age, the children would have, being younger and more proficient, they would take it in even quicker than me. Them being younger than me, their mind would sponge up the information 6 or 7 times faster than me. So when I say to people that they are, yes, absolutely, um, supposed to be limited to the internet and all kind of other things in order to keep them pure, that's the truth. So my governor got it right on that one right there. He got that right. And I would rather see, the children up and running in the way that they're supposed to be, as children. Because, I like children being children. Anytime children are too grown, I don't like them. You can come get your badass kids. And no, I don't want them. They be trying to reach for me. I be like, no. You fucked up. Come get your baby. Because I don't like bad little kids. I don't mind spoiled little kids, but I don't like bad little kids. And what the world is turning out is bad little kids. And so I think my governor got this one right. Uh, you guys need to talk to your governors about what's going on in your state concerning your children and the activity taking place around your chilling. Um, but yeah, so those are some of the things that I would have chopped it up with Troy. Like I said to you guys for the third time, this is my third time saying it. What I am going to do, he and I have agreed to do a pre-record, which will offset this recording. Um, and he'll answer those questions that I set out, um, on the pre-recorded stream, and I'll send those out. It'll be part 2. Hi, Jamie. How you do? Kisses. That one I'm gonna put up there. Kisses. Yeah. So those would have been the questions for Troy. Like how to keep our babies safe in this world. How to keep them away from those back pages, those black pages, and and underground. because the underground is very dangerous out there. They're luring people and taking intestines and taking organs and carrying on. So they're luring people through these back pages. And I would hope that they wouldn't do it when it came to when like when times come. I'm sorry, I'm reading something, guys, at the same time, so it's throwing my brain off a little bit. But what I'm saying to you about the children in the back pages and stuff is because they're luring them in to take their body parts. And unless these children know or are limited to the ability to be able to access these things, then they shall surely get drawn up into them. And so, yes, we have to be a little more stern as parents and understanding what really lurks out there in the world for us. Um, in media, I was hoping that Troy came and asked me a couple questions, because I've been out there in the world a little bit, a little bit, not too much, but I've been out there in the world a little bit. And as far as I wanted him to ask me some questions about getting blast popping, because we about to be popping in a minute, y'all. Watch what I tell you. We about to be a popping ass channel in a minute or three. Me, hey Jamie, look at that. I got that. I finally got them braids done. Look at that. How it look. I remember I was looking crazy, right? I'm looking better, ain't I? But anyway, I figure I'd throw that one out there real quick. Let's see, I told you I could look cute in a minute. I told you I could look cute in a minute. Let me get it together. I'm gonna work it out, damn it. I'm gonna work it out. Wait, what just happened? What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Something's wrong, y'all. I don't have a I don't have a screen right now. But I guess I could keep going on. Um Something's wrong with my computer. The whole screen just went out. See, these are the things that I need Troy for. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. I need Troy in the worst kind of way half of the time, because I don't be knowing what's going on from time to time with me. But luckily enough, praise God, that one of my friends actually gave me a monitor so I can see over here on my monitor, but I can't see on my computer right now. What is that about? Anyway, yeah, so those are kind of the things that I want to ask Troy when Troy's around. These are the things I want to ask him. Like, yo, what the hell was that just now? Like, why did the computer screen jump off? And why is everything else working but the screen? My turntables is working, my sound card, my the computer evidently is working, because the screen, the bigger screen over here on the side is working. See, these are the things that I wanted to have Troy in the building for, because of stuff like this, like technical difficulties that I was having in the other stream with an equation, where I was trying to figure out why is my, and then I look on internal and it says internal speaker, but I had to go in and click some stuff, not knowing what the hell I'm doing. But I did. I got it working after a while, because I went in, I clicked a couple things, and I clicked this and I clicked that. And so it made it work. But I'm trying to tell you, these are the questions that I wanted to be able to ask Troy while in the building. Because these are little headaches to me. That's what I'm saying to you about me. I'm able to do all the bigger things, but the little technical issues, the technical difficulties are a issue for me. And so to have our media specialists on hand on site, um, that would have been like crazy. Because right now I'm broadcasting, I'm looking to the side. I have a webcam, can't figure out why the webcam is not working. It's brand new. It works every now and again. These are questions that I would like to ask a media specialist. And so, those were my reasonings for having Troy on board today. Now, I don't see my man Mike McKenzie out there in the building. I'm missing Mike out there somewhere. Usually he's in the building with me, asking some great questions. And I figure if Mike in the building asking some great questions, he'll be able to answer a whole bunch of other stuff because he probably know what's going on out there. But yes, guys, my my screen is gone crazy, but I can see it from over here. That looks pretty good. That's all right. I like that screen. I don't know if y'all like my little background back there, because that's how my brain works. Just like that. Ain't quite, but damn it, we getting there. Y'all look at my eyes in this picture. I'm looking right at the camera, but I see something else in the damn camera. That's why my eyes look gone. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. But yeah, for the most part, you guys, I want to get this thing rolling. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers. The subscribers have picked up tremendously in the last month and a half, and I just want to say thank you to you guys. Um, we'll we'll be going and going and going and going in a minute. Um, there's a whole lineup, an array of people that's coming up behind Troy. Most of them are musical artists and my fellow poets and different people within the community that I feel can accelerate us to a different position concerning these YouTube streets, because like I said before, I'm not into gossiping a lot and talking about people. I don't do that. That's not something that I like to do or that I'm actually into. I would rather just give you some great information and go on about my damn business. And so that's what I'm really here for. I'm not here to gossip. I'm not here to push the envelope in a certain kind of way. This not a Shannon Sharp show. It's more like a Tiny Desk concert, which we actually will have. I think his name is Pretty Rico Bands. Yeah, I think his name is Pretty Rico Bands. He's gonna come and do a tiny concert for us in my home studio here as soon as he is available to be able to do something. So that way you guys can get a chance to see my actual studio space, um, which is quite cozy for us just to be sitting and chilling. It's a chill around spot. But I also have a secondary studio if any bigger artists want to come and do actual, a bigger show. I do have a bigger studio that I work out of, and I would, definitely like to get that up and going. I worked this year to be able to um, get the show noticed. So, that's why I've taken so long to invite the guests up and do stuff like that, because I've tried to take this year to get used to being on at a certain time, to be posting at a certain time. It's my year was a training, my first year. But this, I promised some people in my second year that I would hit the ground running. And so, damn it, here I am. And here I shall be for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for the next 7 weeks at least, because we have a show lined up with somebody for the next 7 weeks. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m., we'll be here with another artist, another, um, you know, label name, so that you guys can get to know the artist, the label, and the name. And so yeah, those are my plans for like the next 7 weeks. Now, what happens after the 7 weeks, I'm not certain, but you guys will keep seeing me post up um, more and more pics of people. If you go into the community section of my YouTube page, you'll see the different artists coming available. I think Jay Relentless is next week. I don't have Ricky and Mr. Soprano up, which are the next weekend. Novi Soprano, which is the next weekend. The following weekend is um, Kasim Gerard, one of New York's hottest poets. Behind that, I think I have Mike Mess and some different other people coming up. So there's week after week after week, there's something already going on right now for the show. And this is, if you guys can get in as early as you can, I'll get you into the studio, into the interview, and then off and running. Like I said to you guys before, you're not just running here on my channel, but you're also running on Blast 247 Music, Blast Music 247. You're running on Blast Radio 247, and also their Facebook page and my pages as well. So you'll be able to access, and people will be able to access you through my pages and also Blast pages. And I'm quite certain that there are other people out there that would, possibly share, because we have other other entities to the Blast Radio team, and they share your music either during one of their shows at night. So you can actually post your music up on blastmusic247.com, where it'll go into rotation into our system and then outward. And it's also another place where you guys will be able to showcase yourself. It's one of those type of situations. So it's not just me that you're running through, but you're running through 4 or 5 or 6 other media entities to get your music out there and about. So that's why I say, if you want to interview, get in early. You guys can contact me at the ultimate DJ music review at gmail.com. You can hit me at Miss Tosh B at Instagram, the ultimate DJ music review. That's my handle right there. If you guys can see that, you can hit me there. You can hit me at the like I said, at my Gmail, or you can hit me on collab as well. So if you guys have a StreamYard collab, you can hit me on collabs as well, because I do have a collab page there, the ultimate DJ music review and more talk show LLC, because we are a licensed liability company. And we don't do bad business over here. We do good business. And if you're not here to do good business, it makes no sense for you to be here. Yes, absolutely. Every 7 p.m. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. will be our time. The pre-record may not go up Wednesday, 7 p.m., but it will go up during the week sometime, whenever I can get Troy loose enough so that we can go on together. We'll have the questions that I asked him answered for all media, or for people seeking media advice, that you'll be able to get that advice directly back from the next video going up, which will be his video. And then we also look forward to what was their names? The oh my goodness, what was their names? The Evening Rush Show. The Evening Rush Show. We'll be having Jay Relentless, who can sing, man. He said Naquasia can sing too. Like Naquasia can sing. But now they got a man over there that can sing like Naquasia can sing, like a like a man version of Naquasia. Man, Jake. So his I look forward to him next week being here because I could see the girls just going crazy over Jay because he's tall, chocolate, and handsome, and can sing. Every woman in my wanted a man who could sing, was tall, dark, and handsome, and sexy, and could sing. So I don't know what's going on with these little girls. They want them little short, stumpy, and choky motherfuckers right now. The fuck is Angela doing over there with Yo Gotti? But anyway, I'm sorry. That was one of them jokes. I'm sorry. Even my microphone got that over there on the other side of the room. It echoed it back to me. Anywho, y'all get a chance going forward with Pretty Rico Bands. In a bit, he'll be coming in to do an actual live show with me, like I said, and then you guys will see. Because believe it or not, that's the way me and Troy was supposed to do it. We were supposed to do it together live, within the studio setting, so that we could just sit down and kick it. But he's been at work, and we can't take that from him. We can't take the work bit from him because we all got to make our way some kind of way. But yeah, so Rico Bands will be probably the first one in here to do a live show for you guys, and he can sing. Like if you look him up, his name is Pretty Rico Bands. If you look him up, man, he's a singing little somebody. He, anywhere the mic is, he gonna grab hold of that piece and let him have it. So I look forward to doing a show with him. I'm in the process of redesigning my studio a little bit. And by the time I get my studio redesigned and re-going, which within the next couple weeks, I'll let you guys know when we can have Pretty Rico Bands in here to do the live show for us. And in between that time, we're gonna have um, uh, T-Rex, which is OG Star, who was on here a couple weeks ago, which is his brother, coming on to give us the update about the documentary they spoke on. And so we'll have some follow-ups going further. It won't just be drop it and then keep it moving. We'll have follow-ups to what is taking place around us in the world. That's in New York. I'm in Florida, so they'll be keeping us abreast of what's going on in New York. I'll keep you abreast of us going on in Florida. Hoping that you guys like the show. You can like, subscribe, share either any one of the shows, any one of the music. The music is there for your entertainment. Go on the video pages, and I'm always putting up something to dance to or something to jam to, so y'all can check that out in the videos on my YouTube channel, which is the same as the name, the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More Talk Show on YouTube. BlastRadio247.com, Blast Music 247, and Blast at Facebook. So you guys can definitely connect with those people on those channels. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to, because I've gotten used to having someone here, so I'm trying to hold the show as a single person And I don't do all that jumping around and shit like all the rest of them doing, all that animated stuff. I ain't animated like that in real life. My black ass about calm as fuck. You be looking at me like, why she ain't moving? I be all calm and shit, looking at you with one eye. So I don't do all that. I might laugh and shit, but I don't do all that. You know, and I be laughing because, you know, people be there saying some funny shit, and I like a good joke. But yeah, I don't do all that jumping around and all that animated shit to get your attention. Even when I'm DJing, if y'all go through some of my old videos, you'll be like, what the fuck? Like, she like a fucking mannequin. But I be jamming like a fuck. I be jamming. I just am not as animated as everyone else. I'm pretty calm in real life. And so me not having the accompaniment of my fellow blast music personality, it is, you know, it's got me thrown off just a little bit because I've gotten used to having accompaniment with the show. But god damn it, we can hold the show down by ourselves too, though. Don't think we can't. And yes, like I said again, you guys can go and post your music at blast247.com. That way it gives them a chance to actually put your music in rotation for Blast, and you should be good from there. Now, my show is usually an hour long. It's 52 minutes in. I ain't think I was going to make it through that hour. I thought I was going to be on some other shit for about an hour, but like I said, we're going to hold the show down with or without the accompaniment, without the ketchup and mustard. We're going to be a hot dog that tastes good without nothing, with no bun, no nothing. So, absolutely, I loved having you guys here today. I'm thanking everybody who showed up. I see y'all out there. I don't think that the camera don't let us see y'all, because we can see who's there and who's not. And like I said, check out the music, man. Y'all go over there and jam, because I be in here jamming by myself. I make the music in the middle of the night, so I be in here nice and calm and jamming to myself, hoping that by the morning time it'll make y'all jam too. So that's why I put the music out in the morning like that, because I be wanting y'all to have something to listen to on the way to work. And yes, I look forward to Jay Relentless next weekend. Black Vamp the next weekend. Kasim Allah, Kasim Gerard the weekend after that. The week after that. And there's somebody else the week after that, but I'm getting too fucking old to remember. Stop that shit. Don't even ask. Don't even ask me. But yes, guys, I wanted to say thank you to everybody for coming through. Troy and I will have that back up to you guys. Lickety split. We'll have the answers back that I asked. Lickety split. It'll be a time when I can hit y'all back up and get y'all back out. But for now, I love you guys. God bless. I told you we ain't gonna never not say God bless, because God comes first in all things. But what we're going to do is we're gonna outie on this one. All right. Thank you for showing up. Ultimate DJ Blend Battle on Facebook. Go over there if you feel like you can get something here, because y'all can't get in it. And so we out.
Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speed up. And I